Hi Best Buds, it's Cathy with Cathy's Garden, and I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today we're going to be making a different type of ephemera using two of our thank you cards. You can use any size thank you cards that you wish for this project. So let's look at this one. I've got a little bit of a back. I have a Sari silk closure that's permanent. A little bit of lace and some bling. We'll open it up here, and right in the front you have a nice large pocket. Pulling it down, we have another pocket right here in front. You have a space in which you can journal on here or here. I have a tag that's inside this side loading pocket. And you can simply just fold it right back up and tie it back together. You could place it into a pocket in your journal. You could glue it down on all three sides and use it as another tuck spot here, or you could completely glue it down because you open it just like this. Now, if you would glue it completely down on your page, then you would not need to decorate the back. But even if you glue it down, you're still going to be able to open it because it opens just like this and have the Sari silk closure attached. So let's get to making this really cute piece of ephemera. Start with your two thank you cards. So mine happen to be 5 inches by 3.5, but you can use any size thank you card that you have. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to take one of them and you'll want to cut 2 inches off of the end of one of the ends. So let's get this cut. Save this piece, we're going to need it. So it's going to go together like this. You're going to take one of the thank you cards and the fold's going to be at the top. You're going to take the other one and the fold's going to be at the bottom. This piece here, there's 2 pieces here. This piece here, the top one, you're going to take a notch out about in the middle. This is a 1.5 inch hole punch. And I just punched out a little notch. All right, so now it's going to set on top and it's going to make a side loading pocket. You know that I'm going to ink my piece up. So I have my inking sponge and I'm going to do just that. Let's go ahead and let's glue this piece onto this piece, making our side loading pocket. Adding my glue to the sides, the bottom, and the other side, and then placing it on top of my other card. Now we have a nice side loading pocket. Remember that little piece that I told you to hang on to? It's going to be placed right down here at the bottom, but I want to take another notch out of the center. So I have my 1.5 inch hole punch, punching out a notch and inking up the top part of this little piece. We have another pocket. So I have a little piece already cut. It's going to go right here just for some added decoration. You could stamp right there if you wanted. You could add a piece of paper from a notepad, some book page if you wanted. A little bit of glue on the 3 sides, making us a pocket. There we go. Now I have my decoration inside. So you've got yourself a pocket right here. Very nice. Now we need to place a little tag inside of our side loading pocket. I've pre-punched a tab out, and it just makes it, I think, easier to grab the tag if it has something to hang on to once you have stuck it inside of the pocket. So let's add our tag into our pocket. I'm going to just open it up a little bit more using my little bone folder. There we go. It fits nicely inside. Now let's go ahead and I'm going to cover my back. Oh, I thought I had something to cover my back with. I don't see where I put it. Maybe this will work. Now, if you are gluing this onto a page, whether completely down or only down on 3 sides, making yourself another tuck spot, you do not need to cover the back. In fact, if you're planning on gluing this onto the page, I suggest you not place a decorative piece on the back. Sometimes it keeps things from sliding in a pocket easily. All right, so I'm attached mine on the back, so I have some decoration. Now it looks just like this. So I am going to take another piece of decoration and I am going to place it right here. This was actually a tag from one of Chapter 1 Paper's kits. I cut off this part so it fits on to my piece of ephemera, but I want to make it into another pocket. So I'm going to add my glue to only 3 sides, and I'm going to pop it right on just like this, so that now I have another pocket, and this one happens to be right in the front, just like that. So here is the top of our little piece, and I'd like to add a little bit of lace for decoration. I could glue it right on the front like this, but I think I would rather place it on the inside. So adding my glue, and I'm using my hot glue, my Surebonder high temp with that specialty tip. And I do it in my videos because it makes it so nice, quick, and easy that I can get it glued down and not have to worry about it being all sticky and moving around on me. All right, so there is a nice little decoration. Now I would like to add a tie. Now I don't know if I have enough of this to add. Let me practice to see if I can get this. This is enough. Sari silk from Crimson Heart Studios. It is. All right, so I've tied it. Now I'm going to put a little label right here. I have a little label from Chapter 1 Papers, and I'm going to add the label right on top of my Sari silk. And the reason is it's just going to hold it in place so that it's not going to get lost, and it will be fine even if you glue this down, because you're going down this way, you're adding something this way, so it's not going to get caught. If you were adding something at the side, it would get caught and be a problem with getting something to slide in. I have some crinkled seam binding from my scrap cabin shop. I'll link her shop down below. And this is the Sea Mist color. Oh, and I thought it went gorgeous with this paper from Chapter 1 Papers. I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue right here. I'm going to add this on top, and I'm going to just glide it right over the glue just to create some ruffles. Just like that. And I have some flat back pearls here. Let's just add 3, I think. 1, 2, and 3. We can get that on there. Oh my goodness, I really love this project. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.